1-2, what up, though? This is your boy Brian Andre here with my top 11 Eminem albums. I'm going to rank all Eminem albums from the Slim Shady LP all the way to the Death of Slim Shady. I'm going to rank them all. You feel what I'm saying? It's important to note I am from Detroit. I'm a little bit biased. I think Eminem is one of the greatest to ever touch the microphone. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, I'm an older cat. I'm in my 40s, and I'm from Detroit, and I give Eminem the respect. I feel like the younger generation from Detroit don't really give Eminem the proper respect. They give him a lot of backhand compliments, with an insult. Oh, don't nobody listen to Eminem. Eminem, he ain't the GOAT, this and that. And it's just like, it's not enough respect paid to Eminem. But I'm old enough to remember when Eminem first dropped in 99. Somebody dropped nationwide in 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. I'm old enough to remember how the city was buzzing about Eminem, you know what I'm saying, back when he was representing Detroit when he first came out. So let's go ahead and rank them. I will say this too. Listening to these albums the last week or so, preparing for this video, let me tell you something, man. Eminem a bad boy. He got a crazy discography. His discography is so good, man. He's so crazy on the pen. If you don't got Eminem in your top 5 rappers of all time, if he not in your top 5, I don't know what's wrong with your ears. Like lyrically, as far as bodies of work, and of course, commercial success and impact. But just lyrically and discography wise, Eminem got to be top 5, man. You can make an argument that he's number 1. You know what I'm saying? I'll let people debate that, but you can make an argument. You know what I'm saying? The Eminems, the Jay-Z's of the world, the Nas's of the world. These are your GOATs, man. Straight up. But anyway, man, let me get to my top 11 Eminem albums ranked. Number 11 is going to be Revival. Revival caught a lot of flack. It got a lot of people, saying it was whack and Eminem fell off. Let me just get to the numbers, man. Revival came out on December 15th, 2017. It was executive produced by Dr. Dre and Rick Rubin. The lead single was the song Walk on Water with Beyonce. And, they released that single first and it automatically started catching flack. It didn't have no drums to it. It was a real heartfelt ballad kind of a song, The song is certified gold, by the way. But critics kind of bashed that song real bad, man. Eminem was just kind of, being introspective, trying to say something with some meaning, but they trashed it, man. And let me tell you something, the album itself wasn't that bad. It's not as bad as the critics say it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent album. Obviously, my least favorite Eminem album is number 11. But I do like the song on there called Frame. It's a song on there called Frame, produced by Fred Wreck. Crazy, crazy song. I was framed. Dope record, man. He got features on there from Ed Sheeran, Alicia Keys, Kehlani's on there as well. The album sold 267,000 copies in the first week, and it is certified platinum. You know what I'm saying? So Revival's number 11, man. Number 10 was Encore. Now, when Encore first came out, I didn't like it that much. You know what I'm saying? It came out on November 12th, 2004. It sold 710,000 copies in the first week. It's 5 times platinum. A lot of Dr. Dre production on there, but the accents got on my nerves on the album. A lot of accents, man. There's a song like Rain Man, for example. Rain Man, the beat was crazy, but his accent on Rain Man kind of messed it up. It's still a dope record, but the playback value is not there because of the accents, in my humble opinion. Mockingbird was on the album, was a real big song. My favorite song on the album was Never Enough. You know what I'm saying? That's a song where he rapping without the accent on a Dr. Dre beat with Nate Dogg on the hook and 50 Cent on the feature. Real dope song, Never Enough, man. That's probably in my top 11 Eminem songs. I got a video on my top 11 Eminem songs as well. Check that out. But number 10 was Encore. Number 9, Kamikaze. Pretty smooth album, released on August 31st, 2018. It sold 434,000 in the first week. It's certified platinum as well. Now, that album was a response to Revival. This album came out less than a year after Revival. Revival got trashed so bad, Eminem came back with Kamikaze. And Kamikaze was a surprise album. It came out of nowhere. He didn't announce it. You woke up one day, Eminem got a new album out. You know what I'm saying? Kamikaze, the album started off with a song called The Ringer, where he just kind of giving it to everybody, all his critics. I mean, he dissed, I think, Lil Yachty on there. I mean, he was just going off on The Ringer. He's going off on everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's a solid album. My favorite song is probably Lucky You with Joyner Lucas. Very, very dope record. Him and Joyner going back and forth. They shot a video to it. Very, very dope song. So number 9 is Kamikaze. Number 8 is The Death of Slim Shady. This is a dope album. You know what I'm saying? And this, by the way, if I think the number 9 and 8 albums are dope, you can imagine how dope his discography is. All right, but anyway, number 8, The Death of Slim Shady. That album came out July 12th, 2024, just last year. So 281,000 copies in the first week. It was a conceptual album. Eminem, going against his alter ego Slim Shady. They battling it out. You know what I'm saying? He made an announcement when the album came out to play the album in order to get the whole story. It's a pretty dope album, man. The album starts off with The Renaissance, dope record. Should have been longer because he was going off on that record, man. Other favorite tracks uh, on that album is Habits, Brand New Dance. My favorite song is The Antichrist. He's Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He had the children on there, men, women, and children. Dope record. Then Bazaar at the end. You want to dance with the devil? Dope record, man. The Death of Slim Shady, number 8. Number 7, man, the Marshall Mathers LP 2. That came out on November 5th, 2013. It sold 792,000 copies in the first week. It's 4 times platinum. He had the Bad Guy song, which is kind of like a Stand Part 2 on there, produced by S1. Shout out to S1. My favorite songs on that album is So Much Better, Stronger Than I Was, a dope record, Rhyme or Reason. Now listen, Love Games with Kendrick Lamar is a very, very dope record, even if it's just for the lyrics. The lyricism on that song between Kendrick Lamar and Eminem going back and forth is crazy, man. If you ain't heard that song, go listen to Love Games by Eminem featuring Kendrick Lamar off the Marshall Mathers LP2. They going crazy on that song. They don't get enough credit. The album was a pretty solid album. I like the album. It's 4 times platinum if I hadn't said that already, man. So shout out to the Marshall Mathers LP number 7. Number 8 is Music to Be Murdered By, side 8 and B. Music to Be Murdered By is number 6. Side A came out on January 7th, 2020. Side B came out later that year, the end of the year, on December 18th, 2020. Side A sold 297,000 copies the first week. Side B sold 97,000 copies the first week. That's a very, very dope album. I'm surprised I got it so low on my list, all the way at number 5, man. But Unaccommodating with Young M.A. was a dope song. One of Those Nights with Ed Sheeran is a dope record with Bizarre at the beginning of that song. You know what I'm saying? Alfred's Theme, Tone Deaf, very, very dope record, man. Tone Deaf. Book of Rhymes with the scratches by Premier on there. She Loves Me. Oh my goodness. Focus produced that record, and you can hear the Focus bounce when that song first come on. Very, very dope song, man. Very, very dope song. Discombobulated was a dope record, man. Let me tell you something. That album was really, really slept on. Music to Be Murdered By. It's a tongue twister. So I got a speech impediment, y'all. Music to Be Murdered By. Dope album, man. Top 5. Let's go. Number 5 is Recovery. That album came out on June 18th, 2010. It's 8 times platinum. It sold 741,000 copies in the first week. It got the big record on there, Love the Way You Lie with Rihanna. Huge song. I like Cold Wind Blows, produced by Just Blaze. No Love, produced by Just Blaze. WTP, you know what that stands for. You Never Over, produced by Just Blaze. Session 1, produced by Just Blaze. Just Blaze got the best songs on the album, but he got the song with On Fire is dope. A lot of dope songs in Recovery. And Recovery was a response to Relapse, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But Relapse came out, and then a lot of critics, wasn't kind to it. They said, oh, it was whack and he got too many accents. They trashed Relapse. So he came back with Recovery like the next year. You know what I'm saying? 1 year later, boom, Recovery. And he was kind of answering critics. Eminem does that a lot. As you can see his discography. He'll answer critics if the album is not received well. But I like Recovery. Recovery is a dope album. I remember I was living in New York, upstate New York, when Recovery came out. And I remember just jogging every day Bump and Recovery. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Just Blaze, you know what I'm saying, for that particular album. You know what I'm saying? Number 4 is Relapse, man. Relapse got so much flack when it first came out. And history has shown that it's really a dope album. You know what I'm saying? At the time, a lot of people dogged Recovery. Relapse. I wasn't one of them. I like Recovery from the very beginning. You know, Dr. Dre produced the bulk of that album. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, and I think Dewan Parker, if I'm not mistaken. But Dre produced all over that Relapse album. And I will admit the accents did hold it back. Listen, if it was not for the accents, this would be Eminem's best album, hands down, because the production is up there and lyrically he's killing it. And it's a good conceptual album. He's talking about just, relapsing on drugs and just doing all this crazy stuff, just being crazy because he on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Dope album though. It's 3 times platinum, released on May 15th, 2009. Sold 608,000 copies in the first week. I love the album, man. 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Dope video, like a horror movie. Insane. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The production on there by Trey is crazy. The beat count is a little off. Not off, but it's not your standard beat count. Crazy though, man. Hello is a dope record. Same song and dance. Stay wide awake. Dope song. Deja Vu, dope song. Beautiful. And Crack a Bottle won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's dissing Crack a Bottle. Again, if you go back over history, they dog Crack a Bottle. Crack a Bottle is not a bad song. I like Crack a Bottle. It's a dope record. You know what I'm saying? With 50 Cent and Dr. Dre. But yeah, Relapse, man. Relapse is a dope album, man. Y'all sleeping on Relapse, man. Anyway, number 3 of Eminem's best albums ranked. Number 3 is a Slim Shady LP. The album that started it all. You know what I'm saying? Released on February 23rd, 1999. The album is 5 times platinum. Now, I know we had Infinite and the Slim Shady EP before this, but I consider this his first real, commercial album. Um, My Name Is was the lead single. That song is at least 3 times platinum. But songs like My Name Is, Guilty Conscious, Role Model, Just Don't Give a Fuck, Bad Meets Evil, with Royce the 5'9". Crazy album, crazy debut, man. Slim Shady LP is number 3. Number 2 is the Eminem Show. Dope album. Came out May 26, 2002. I remember exactly where I was when this album came out. This was back when Dre and Eminem and Aftermath was just dominating the world. You know what I'm saying? I think 50 Cent came out around this time as well, or soon thereafter. You got the whole cover of the Double XL magazine with Dre, and 50. Just crazy times, man. But that album is 12 times platinum, by the way. 12 times platinum. It's diamond plus 2 more million. Crazy, right? It's been 6 weeks at number 1. But my favorite songs on there is Business. Let's Get Down to Business. Cleaning Out My Closet. Sing for the Moment. Superman. When the music stops. Till I Collapse is one of the most motivational songs. If you in a gym and you trying to do something, if you're trying to do anything in life and just need some motivation, Till I Collapse is your top motivational record. Featuring Nate Dogg. Recipes Nate Dogg, man. Oh my God, it's a dope record. And of course, the record My Dad's Gone Crazy, featuring a young Haley. You know what I'm saying? Dope album, the Eminem Show. But the number 1 Eminem album, in Andre's opinion, in my humble opinion, is the Marshall Mathers LP. Came out on May 23rd, the year 2000. You know what I'm saying? It sold 1.8 copies in its first full week. 12 times platinum. So many classic records on here, man. Kill You. Dope record. You know what I'm saying? When Kill You came out, I had never heard nothing like it before. He doing the whole ring, the whole chainsaw ad libs. Like, man, let me tell you something. Stan, come on, Stan, y'all. Stan is like the biggest record ever. Who Knew the Way I Am? The Real Slim Shady was the lead single. I'm Back. Marshall Mathers. Criminal, Crazy, and Bitch Please too. I love that Bitch Please too. Shout out to Drake. He said, "What up, Detroit?" at the beginning of the song. Yeah, just a dope album. That's the number 1 Eminem album, in my opinion. But what do y'all think? What are y'all top Eminem albums? How do you rank them? Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Did I leave something out? Let me know in the comments. But those are my top 11 Eminem albums. This is Brian Andre with the Andre Initiative. I'm out.